Ah, yo, going on. Okay, so I know I got my Cowboys colors on, but I'm not a Cowboys fan. Um, for one, when I said that about Antonio Brown that he was going to catch an injury, no, no injury, and I said it's going to be in week 14. It is actually week 13. Well, I said in between week 13 and 14. And then he's going to be questionable for the rest of the year. I said that because I think he would have to not play in the game coming up on December the 17th. So that's when we go up against the Patriots. And I said that because the Pittsburgh Steelers will go to the playoffs. Out about that at all. They're 9-2. But I think if Antonio Brown catches an injury now, which he did, for the rest of the year, then it's easy for the Steelers to save face and say, we didn't win because we didn't have, Antonio Brown there. We didn't have arguably the number one receiver right now in the game. So it's easily digestible. It's whatever placates the audience. And one guy was like, you guys are starting to cry already. I take it that he's an England fan. I'm like, I'm not crying. I'm just stating that the NFL, the NBA, the NHL, the MLB, they're all fixed games. I mean, it's obvious that they're fixed, but some people just don't want to digest the truth. The games are fixed. So how they're fixed from the outside looking in, I show you different things that can, everybody can see if they just stop and just, decide to look at it and go, okay. Now when I'm wrong, because I've been wrong twice, I said that I thought it'd be nice if Cleveland would win in baseball, but they got taken. So my top three teams was Cleveland, New York, and then of course the Astros. Also was wrong about women's basketball, which I haven't watched in 20 years. I don't throw out a guess. Now you guys are asking me to guess who's going to win in, I guess, Ncaa football. Looks like Clemson is leading in the Ncaa. Let's see. Hold on a second. Place in the Ncaa football.
Clemson finished in first place in college football this season with a record of 12-1.
Okay, so Clemson's 12-1. Oklahoma. So who's going to win the championship? Guys, I haven't watched college ball in so long. Like I can't really give you, I can't predictions. I do predictions based on a few things. Okay, I don't just arbitrarily throw them out there. Not let us I'll go ahead and do a prediction just because Sanchez asked me to. I usually try to give some thought into it, background, and then go, okay, boom. This was my first year trying to guess the MLB, and I was wrong, but I wasn't off too far. My first year guessing women's basketball, and I was wrong. It was like the championship games are tomorrow. Who's going to win? It's like, I don't know. So I don't study sports. I don't study basketball either, but I've been right twice. And but nonetheless, I know that a lot of things are wrapped around LeBron James. So that's why I was like, well, it's not hard to guess the two teams who've been in the championship for the last 4 years or 3 years. And I was like, well, I had no idea because I just started watching this stuff. And another thing is I don't care. So for that, I'm not. But as far as Ncaa goes, I'm just saying, if it comes out wrong, Sanchez, don't get upset because I haven't watched a game of college football. I'd like to say I don't know who's playing in what bowl. The Sugar Bowl, Rose Bowl, Orange Bowl, Tostito Bowls. Those used to be all the bowls I used to watch back in the Cotton Bowl. I think those are the big ones, right? Okay, Rose Bowl, Tostito Bowl, Cotton Bowl and Sugar Bowl. I know there's a couple of more of them out there, but I think the biggest one was like the Rose Bowl. So I don't know who's going into these bowls. So I can't really give you that prediction right now. Tide is, number one right now. Everybody always thinks that Alabama's always going to take it. Alabama's 11-1. Clemson's 12-1. Let's give you the rundown. Clemson is 12-1. Oklahoma's 12-1. Georgia is 12-1. Alabama is 11-1. Ohio State is 11-2. Okay, let me give you an idea. The last time I watched the championship game, when Ohio State played Miami, and Ohio State beat Miami, and then Ohio State got wiped out by Florida, who have Urban Meyer as coach back then, who is now Ohio State's coach. Okay. Wisconsin is 12-1, so I take it that we just beat Wisconsin. Yeah, Wisconsin's 12-1. Auburn is 10-3. USC is 11-1. So last time I watched the USC game, okay, just to give you guys some. Okay, so Penn State, Nittany. I almost went to. I got a letter to go to that school. I'm from Pennsylvania, but I didn't want to play football in college. They're 10-2. UFC 12-0. Sorry, UCF. I'm sorry, UCF is 12-0. Okay, so somebody didn't lose. Miami, the Hurricanes. Washington 10-2. TCU 10-3. Notre Dame 9. Stanford 9-4. LSU 9-3. Oklahoma State 9-3. Michigan 9-3. Memphis 10-2. Northwestern, all right, 9-3. Washington State 9-3. Virginia 9-3, and it goes. Okay, well, can I give you the rest of them? I'm not even going to bother giving you the rest of them. But Troy is 10-2. I mean, Florida Atlantic is 10-3. So, and then Toledo is 11-2. So, I mean, you look, San Diego State is 10-2. Boise State, straight out of Boise out of 3. So, you got some good records, some good competing records there. There was a lot of people who were, banging heads. So, but right now, I really couldn't give you that prediction per se. But I'll look at, start guesstimating who's going to be in, and then try to, I got finals coming up next 2 weeks, so I've been doing a lot of studying. But so there that is, and I'll get to that and any other sports you guys want me to start looking into. You guys, when you want me to do predictions, it's best to ask me to do it when it's in usually mid-season is best for me, because then I can start seeing where the switcheroos are coming in. I'm aware. Like when Verlander left Detroit, I was like, okay, that could be it. Went to the Astros. And I thought that because of what the announcer said. And I listened to what he said, and I was like, that makes sense. And they ended up winning. Then, of course, the whole tribute. So I just wanted to throw some of that out there. Another thing is, I don't want Antonio Brown to get injured or to be injured. And I do want the Steelers to win the Super Bowl. So just rooting against Pittsburgh. So I don't want anybody to get that misconstrued. That's something that I would never do because, like I said, I'm from Pittsburgh. So I wanted to just throw that out there. And Aleph Green, thanks for the heads up. And Ram 29 Jackson, he said, what? No, he didn't. Google didn't say it yet. Anyway, Google didn't say it yet. Anyway, well, Ram 29 Jackson, guess what? Antonio Brown is injured. All right. I'll just throw that out there. D-Dubs commented, he said, a lot of big names players have been getting ejected, and this is true. So there's a trend going on. A lot of people getting kicked out of the basketball games. there's a rhythm there. So I'm gonna get to that later. But thank you, D-Dubs, for commenting. Dorian Keesley, finally, somebody making some solid predictions. Dorian, thank you very much. Dorian says Vikings versus the Pats. Highly possible. Vikings are hot right now, 9-2. They might be hotter than that. Record.
10-2.
Yeah,
That is first place in the NFC North.
Beat the Cards or something like that. So 10-2. Aleph is being a gematria guy. Turn the Super Bowl 52 logo upside down and tell me what you see. Big Ben's jersey number and Carson's number 100. Well, you know what? Thank you for throwing that out there because it could happen. Aleph said, come on, Tone. I've been through Steelers versus Eagles out there, the Pennsylvania Bowl. True. Bro, I say Eagles over Steelers, but it's yet to be determined. Okay, this is true. It's yet to be determined, but make a solid predictions. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some solid predictions. That way we know who stood where. And yeah, so Dorian's once again, I wanted to say his prediction. So if he's right, big ups to him. And I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. I still got I got 903, 904, 902, something like that. So when I get to 1,000 subscribers, giving away, and it's probably going to be to the one who has the correct predictions. So I'm letting you know this right now. But Dorian says Vikings versus Pats, bro. And but he didn't say who's going to win. So, okay, we need to know who's going to win. So that's how that's going to go. And it's not going to be on the day of the game or the day right before the game. It's going to be just to get you guys to where I'm at when it comes to these prediction things. And it's not going to be this, gematria type thing, whatever. I don't care about your numbers. Make a solid prediction. I'm going to give you guys a date to make your prediction. And if you don't make it by that date, then you're not in the runnings for the award. Because some of you will come along with I said this. No, we're not doing that. We're getting a solid date. And I'm not fighting with you guys. I'm not arguing with you guys. I'm not doing that. I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at the day I said everything should be in by this date. I'm going to look in, see who commented. You guys are already going to know like months ahead of time that this is the day that it has to fall on. So anything outside of that, I don't want to hear it. It's not like I'm going to say it a week before time. It's going to be like football season starts on this day. I want your predictions. Like I said, it's going to be it's probably going to be a $50 gift card. Because I think once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to afford that like once every now and then. So it'll probably be a $50 gift card. And when the winner is announced, I will ask that person where you want your gift card to be. It's probably going to be to somewhere where you can bro up. So it's going to be to like an eatery out there somewhere. And, you can take a bro out. Or, your lady can bro up with your lady and go out and eat. So I'll be doing that once I hit 1,000 subscribers. And because, I can't afford it. It'll be YouTube money that I'm spending. So it's not going to hurt, nobody's finances. And, yeah, I just wanted to throw those things out there. Thanks for listening. As always, man, God really loves you.